came to town. Multiple chapters descended in all their colours, causing chaos. Task Force Takeback was formed, a highly trained squad with a special breed of officer. This 100-strong crack team they call the Rapid Action and Patrols are still on the case. They hunt down the outlaw motorcycle gangs. They shut down organised crime. They keep the glitter strip safe. Gold Coast Cops. Tonight, all the action is out on the street as Christie calls the shots in a major manhunt.
He's just driven past.
A smelly lunch bag leads to a cupboard full of cannabis in a tag team bust.
It's got a big whiff of pot in here.
And it's back behind bars for a pair of bail-breaching bikie associates.
Off, mate.
Since its formation in September 2013, the Rapid Action and Patrols has charged over 3,000 offenders. Many of these have come from routine operations.
As we set up our sites for RBT, it's not simply for random breath testing. We may set a random breath testing site in an area that's also experiencing problems with crime. What that allows us to do is to pull cars over and then also talk to them about where they've been and what they've got in the car.
And that's exactly what Sergeant Carla Sara and Constable Travis Carruthers are doing over in the Coomera area.
2014, 9th and 5th.
Step back Step back.
Travis loves the physical side of policing.
Get out of the vehicle! Get out of the vehicle!
Even if it means pushing himself to the limit.
I dislocated my shoulder. I didn't have time to wait for an ambulance to put it back in because we still had to effect the arrest, so I put my shoulder back in its socket myself, which caused me a lot of issues down the track. That resulted in shoulder reconstruction and 4 months on light duties. Yeah, but fitter and stronger now.
Today, his perseverance is about to pay off big time.
There's a reason we're going to find anything in that car that we shouldn't.
So, what's the story with this bag?
I don't know, it's just rubbish.
You know that?
Yeah, use it for my lunch.
Did you feel that?
Oh, the sandwiches in that.
Oh, and then you?
Sandwiches, no.
It smells like cannabis.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So mate, was there cannabis in this bag?
No, it will work like
You reckon?
sandwiches, no, apples.
Travis wonders if he's also consumed a few herbs.
No, your chance for lunch?
No.
That's not what your lunch is?
That's what my lunch was.
Travis is not convinced. Minutes later,
Mate, what's this?
Kyle's got some serious explaining to do. When the RAP unit was formed to crack down on the illegal activities of criminal motorcycle gangs, they were given powers under new legislation to do random searches. Today, Constables Michael Mamerel and Nathan Gartner are on their way to Corrective Services to check on some bikie associates who've already fallen foul of the law.
Growing up in Brisbane, Gold Coast has always just been just a holiday place, or a place to come down on the weekend with your mates. Especially when you get older, you come down to the Gold Coast to party. The thing I guess I love most about my job is the action. And working with a good team and having a good laugh whilst getting results, and it's fantastic.
Today isn't so much an enforcement day, it's more of a presence and an intel day. We've got one Mongols associate, we've also got 2 Hells Angels.
Senior Sergeant Matt Kelly briefs the team outside Corrective Services.
They'll give us 2 minutes notice, so you just need 2 or 3 guys to come to the front here, wheel them around, explain who you are, and then take them around the side of the van there.
Within minutes, Michael gets the heads up about a bloke who's just breached his parole.
Yeah. Hey on, mate. Constable Mamerel from Gold Coast Rapid Action Patrols. How you doing?
Beach test, mate.
Yeah, mate. At the moment you're under arrest, mate.
What for?
Because you wanted a warrant, mate. Right?
Warrant?
Put your hands behind your back.
So what about my piss test?
Hey, mate, we'll talk probation parole, all right?
Is that from the drug conversion? I missed the drug conversion. It should be just a $400 fine. Off, mate.
Oh, just chill out.
While the bloke peeks up, Michael keeps his cool.
Bikies are alright. Physically, they are intimidating guys. But I don't think any of the guys on rapid action patrols would back down, and we know our powers within legislation.
Does it really take 20 police officers to do this stuff? We're doing other stuff here as well. You just happen to come up.
Right, so you got nothing on you?
Nah, mate, take it off. Right. I'll undo that. Pull them out. There's nothing in them. That's all. I've got no jocks on.
You got no jocks on?
No
jocks on?
Pull up the other.
No, you're alright. Do it, man. All good. You want to kick your shoes off, bro?
They soon discover the bloke is seriously cashed up.
About $3,500 in there.
They need to check if it's all above board.
What do you got all the money for?
Because we haven't started the business bank account yet. Everyone asks for that.
In the wallet?
Business. Okay. I own a mechanic shop, mate, honestly. I buy and sell cars with business cards. We've got them all. Parole knows all about it.
Shed. Cuffs are good?
While one parolee is off to the watch house, Senior Constable Blair Casey stops another man.
Anything illegal on here?
The only thing I probably might have is a pocket knife for work. That's it.
What do you do for them?
Cover clean, pest control. I use that to clean the ends of the valves on the end of the stick. That's it.
The drama said, like, you've got a knife in a public place. You can't have it in a public place, even though it's in your gun bag. It's hard for us to ignore that thing.
A knife like this is a blatant breach of his parole, so it's straight back to court for this fella.
The purpose of today's operation is to let the criminal motorcycle gang members know that we are around, that we are actively surveilling them and doing as much as we can to keep them off the streets.
Next, the hunt is on for the rap team as they close in on a man charged with assault.
There's a gold VT Commodore up there. It's just gone straight at the roundabout.
And later on, a tag team bust puts a suspected dealer behind bars.
Is there any firearms in this house? I'll ask you again.
Travis and Carla have pulled over a bloke whose lunch bag is a bit on the nose.
No, your parents for lunch? No. That's not what your lunch is?
Kyle also claims to have no idea how a big bag of cannabis made its way into his car.
Mate, what's this? What can you tell me about this?
Mate, I've been seeing that for months.
You don't admit to it?
I don't even take drugs, to be honest. I haven't touched drugs for 2.5 years.
It's an interesting defence. The question is, who is the cannabis for?
How many grams?
Travis hopes his phone might give them a clue. But while Kyle's unlocking it, he tries to delete messages.
Is there anything in that phone that's going to implement you with that bag?
The text messages relate to drugs, mate. What do you want to tell me about that?
I don't know what you're on about.
You at home today, bro? You reply, yeah. Do you want? This is from today. Are you saying you want more?
No, most of those are from PlayStation games, that.
PlayStation games.
Yeah.
But Travis is not in the mood for Kyle's games.
Hey, you got anything on you that you shouldn't have?
No.
Any knives, any needles, any sharps, any more drugs? No. Mate, get you to put your hands up on the vehicle for me. I'm just going to give you a quick pat-down search, all right? Yeah. I'm of the belief that he's dealing drugs. What I believe he's done today is he's just got his drugs from the house, come around, do a drug deal, down at the pub around the corner here and head back to his address.
Kyle is off to the watch house, where under Queensland law he may spend up to 8 hours without being charged. This gives Travis time to investigate further.
I believe we have enough evidence there to execute a search warrant on his house later tonight.
He hurries back to the office to organise a search warrant. Senior Constable Christy LaRocca and her partner Constable Nick Irby are on their way to the northern suburbs, armed with a warrant for a man charged with assault who's failed to show up for court.
Previously pulled a knife on police, so there's obviously a high level of officer safety with this guy.
But Christy, or K-Rock as she's known to her mates, doesn't shy away from danger.
The adrenaline and the excitement of the job is the main thing that drives me. We are doing a lot of high-risk offenders, so the adrenaline's always there, and it's, yeah, it is exciting.
I've worked with Christy before when I was at Broadbeach in my first year. It's nice to have someone that you get along with and can have a bit of a laugh.
While Nick may be Christy's partner in crime, her partner in life, Senior Constable Ben Staples, is also a Gold Coast cop.
He's in the Gold Coast Dog Squad. We try and have our days off together. It does get a little bit hard with shift work, and sometimes we're ships in the night. I'm going to work and he's coming home, or vice versa, so it does get a little bit difficult. It's okay. Hello. Good. It's good to have him on speed dial if I'm going to a job where a dog squad officer is required.
Today, Christy and Ben are working shoulder to shoulder, along with the furriest member of their family, Blitz.
He's just going to be in a cordon in case the offender that the guys are looking for tries to run out the back before they get a chance to get him into custody.
Okay, he's got plenty of history with us. He has previously pulled a knife on police in the past, so we've just got to be mindful of that. But we'll take one vehicle up, park straight into the driveway, and Irby and I will go straight in, and then Ben will be around the back there, so we've got it all covered.
They swing into action. Ben and Blitz position themselves in the back lane.
Might be a dog. Anything else?
There's a million tools around the place.
You can see there's like a downstairs, but
Yeah, you can see in from that side, but I couldn't see anything.
he's been here because he's got his shirts hanging.
There's like a little tool light that he's been using.
But there's no sign of the suspect.
This is the thing of this job, these sorts of people, if they know they're wanted on outstanding warrants, they normally hop from place to place and try and avoid police as best they can. Looks like someone has been there. Whether it's him or not, it's another story.
Then, a member of the public raises the alarm.
He's just driven past.
Oh, really?
Okay, we'll head up that way. Bye.
What sort of car?
Gold GT Commodore. He's obviously come home and seen it.
The suspect has done a runner. K-Rock, Nick and Ben are trawling the suburbs for a suspect charged with assault who's managed to slip through their net.
A member of the public has just approached the dog squad officer and advised him that that male that we were currently looking for has just driven past in a gold VT Commodore. We don't have the registration plate, but he's only just driven past now, so we're going to go and try and look for him. The adrenaline's obviously going, and your main goal is to get that offender. I enjoy those sort of jobs, especially if you get the right result at the end and you do catch the offender.
Suddenly, Nick spots him.
There's a gold VT Commodore up there. It's just gone straight at the roundabout. Yeah.
But just as quickly, he disappears into the maze of a housing estate.
It went left at the roundabout.
Yeah, he's around here somewhere.
He hammered it through that roundabout, though. Maybe in this estate somewhere.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's all sort of closed in, isn't it? It just depends if he knows his way around.
Then Ben calls in with a sighting.
Hey, how you going? Where have you seen it? All right, well, we'll head up this main one and head back towards Arthur and see if he's gone back that way.
He's around?
Yeah, they've just seen him again. That looks like it. Is it hot?
The engine is cold,
No, not it. That's what
and
it
so
looks
is the
like.
trail. But K-Rock is no quitter. Later that night, she and Nick drove past the suspect's house, just on the off chance.
We saw a light on in the garage. We went in and he was there. So he was a little bit surprised that we were there. Looked like he was in the process of packing up a few things to leave for a few nights. He had a few texts in his phone from his partner and from his mate saying that he got away from us and, you know, that he was hiding from us. So it was a good result in the end.
And this bloke's little holiday starts tonight, in the watch house. Constable Trevor Beeman is on his way to a suburban house with a search warrant. He's tag-teaming on a bus Trav made this morning when he found a bag of cannabis stashed under the front seat of a car. But Kyle's adamant defence...
I don't need to take drugs.
Maybe he's undoing.
What I believe he's done today is he's just got his drugs from the house, come around, do a drug deal, then at the pub around the corner here and head back to his address.
He's being held in custody while Trevor and the team give his house a thorough going over.
All indication would be that this person may be involved with supply. Queensland Police, got a search warrant, open up.
So is there anything you wish to declare before we start searching? There's a box behind the TV just there. Okay. On the TV? Yep. Anything else you got?
Just don't touch it.
No, there's nothing that's going to hurt Alex? No. There's any needles and weapons? No. Not aware of, no.
With the cooperation of the girlfriend, the team comb the house from top to bottom.
You got enough light up there? The Gold Coast does have a drug issue. We've searched the kitchen. It's out there. It's not just bikie related. It goes all the way down to just standard members of the public from all socio-economic areas.
Oh, it's got a big whiff of pot. Yeah.
A shopping bag full of clip-seal packets of cannabis is just the beginning.
1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That was right there.
Trav's hunch about Kyle is right on the money. And they haven't even started to pull apart the bedroom.
What is...
Trevor and the team are searching Kyle's house for evidence that he may be dealing drugs. They've already found a dozen bags of cannabis and they haven't even started to pull apart the bedroom.
Okay, is there anything up here?
Not to my knowledge, no.
Because
Closed.
I realise it's folded. It's going to get a bit unfolded now. I do apologise. What is there any firearms in this house? I'll ask you again.
No, not to my knowledge, no.
But the girlfriend is in for a rude shock.
Full grip for a pump action. Full grip for a 22, I'd say. Sawn off. Grip. Another grip for a handgun. And the pistol grip, well, looks for another one. No rifles?
No, I didn't even know they were there.
Do you know who you live with?
What's that?
This suspected dealer seems to be armed to the hilt.
Lost his swords.
And his girlfriend is oblivious to his closet arsenal.
Lucky for him, there's no offence for having these in your own house. When it starts getting towards this sort of stuff, we don't call that stupid, we call it very scary.
Yeah.
And concerning.
I agree.
It's curtains for Kyle's drug business. And if the rest of his guns turn up, he could be facing even more serious charges.
We're looking at approximately 7-8 ounces of marijuana, 1 new crystallised substance and some steroids, 4 rifle buttstocks. There was some ammunition and some gunpowder.
The contraband is taken back to headquarters, where the team get a big tick from the boss.
The drugs found in Kyle's car were just the tip of the iceberg. It's really great to see somebody like Travis showing the initiative. He's gone up to the courthouse, taken out a warrant before a magistrate, then handed it on to another team who've actually gone and found the booty at the house.
Full grip for a pump action. Full grip for a 22, I'd say.
From the parts found, he has the ability to construct 5 high-powered weapons. You've got to ask the question why. The fact is the other parts of these weapons are out there somewhere. We won't rest till we find them. If anyone watching this has any information, can I urge you to contact Crime Stoppers?
Next time on Gold Coast Cops, the rap team head out on a special operation to shut down a bikie feeder club.